Hi everyone, I'm here with a collab tutorial. This is with my friend NYCGeorgette. She has to be one of the probably first friends that I met here on YouTube. She is from New York. She is absolutely hilarious, hysterical. I love her to pieces. The really great thing about NYCGeorgette is that she is into cruelty-free products. So she made this big switch a few months back. Oh, it's been maybe more than a few months now, but she's pretty much changing everything over to cruelty-free. So I know I have a lot of viewers that ask about cruelty-free stuff. So I am not a wealth of knowledge in any means of any kind of cruelty-free, how you ask the questions to the companies or anything like that. She is a wealth of information. So you need to check her out and ask her those questions because I have absolutely no clue. But it's I admire that so much in her that, you know, she had a passion for, you know, not using cosmetics that are testing on animals or, you know, that sell in China, because something I didn't know is that if they are selling cosmetics in China, that China does their own testing and they test on animals, which I did not know that. So I've learned a lot through her, and if you're interested in learning more about cruelty-free products or how to contact the companies or what questions to ask, definitely go over there and ask her because she just knows so much information, and I love watching her videos because I'm learning something new every time. Also, she is just hysterical. She does, her Project 10 Pan videos are going on right now, and I look so forward to those videos because I laugh so hard every time. I was really excited when she asked if I wanted to do a collab. I looked with her and I said, heck yeah, I'd love to do one with you. And so we were trying to think of what theme or products to use, and we decided to use sleek makeup as kind of our main product. So I only have I have 3 sleek palettes, and I also have the contour and highlight kit. So I did have some blushes, but I sold those in a blog sale. And so I'm using, I think I'm just using the Storm palette and the All Natural and maybe one color from the Oh So Special palette. So that is how I created this eye look. It's a really neutral kind of, I wouldn't even say it's well, it's very simple, but it's kind of a boring eye because I wanted the main focus to be the lips, which of course the lips aren't sleek because I don't own any sleek makeup, but the eyes are all sleek eyeshadows. And so yeah, it's just a very kind of neutrally eye, nothing too crazy, but I really wanted to do something with a bright or dark berry vampy lip. So this is what I came up with, and I'll zoom in so you can see it. I did a tiny wing and, you know, a little bit of a pinky rose gold color on the inner half of the lid, smoked it out with a dark brown / plummy color, and then paired it with this beautiful berry lip. And then I have this really pretty highlight going on with some kind of neutral blush. So yeah, this is the look I came up with, and I hope you guys enjoy. And if you want to see how I created this look, then stay tuned and don't forget to check out NYCGeorgette's video as soon as you watch this, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, or stay tuned. Okay, so to start out, I'm gonna do this kind of as I go again. A lot of you said you liked these kind of off the cuff, I think is what I called it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a primer. This is just my Laura Geller Waterproof Spackle Primer. You guys know I love this. I've used this in all of my recent tutorials. It's just a really awesome primer. You're probably tired of hearing me say that. I'm going to take a little bit of Benefit's Highbrow, and I'm going to put this on the highest part of my eyebrow. I'm going to use all the sleek products that I have. I really only have eye palettes and then a contour and highlight palette. I used to have blushes, but I recently sold those in a blog sale. They're great blushes. I just have a ton of them, and I just found that I never used them. I think I swatched them, but I don't think I ever actually applied them to my cheeks, so I let those little babies go. Then I'm going to take this Urban Decay pencil in Sin. If you don't have this, you could also use the Maybelline Tattoo in Barely Beige or Milani Champagne Toast. Either of those will work, or any of the NYX ones. I think it's called Cashmere, might work too. I'm just going to use this one because that is what is in my basket this week. I'm just trying to use as many products as I can that are in my basket without having to venture out. Sleek Storm palette. And I'm going to go in, I'm going to start off with this medium tan color right here. It's just a matte tan. I'm going to kind of be flip-flopping through a few palettes. because I don't really know quite what I'm going to be doing yet. So we're starting with the Storm palette, and I'm just taking that tan color, putting it on a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to kind of run that in this outer crease right here. I'm not taking it all the way in, just running it about halfway in. And I am not connecting the two, so there's going to be a space from here to here, so just make sure you leave that open. Then let's apply our highlight so we don't get too much color going on. This is the Oh So Special palette, and I'm just taking this matte cream shade. And these sleek, I don't show these palettes enough love. They're really amazing though. They're super creamy. They almost have like a cream texture to them, but they are powder. Very blendable, very pigmented. And I got mine from sleekmakeup.com, and I think it was $10 flat shipping. And I got it within probably about a week. So yeah, I love it. Then I'm gonna take, back in the Storm palette, this kind of rose gold pink color here, and we're gonna apply that to the inner half of our lid. I did a different pink tutorial, and a lot of you guys said you really liked it, so thought maybe today I'll play with some of these pinky rosy colors again. Just kind of gives a nice little color on the lid. Then I'm gonna go to the shade right next to it, which is this kind of maroon burgundy cranberry color. Outer part of our eye. To the Oh So Special palette again. I'm going to get this really light frosty pink right here, and we'll try that one, see if that works a little bit better for this inner corner. Now I'm going to go back into my Storm palette, and I'm going to take this dark chocolatey brown, and I'm going to use another fluffy brush to start blending this into the crease. Au Naturel palette, and I'm going to go in with this deep kind of plum color, and it is a matte. I'm going to mix it a little bit with that matte black that was right next to it. Just take a fluffy brush and just kind of blend this out a little bit. And take my highlight shade again, that same one we used, and just touch that up. Using this Tarina Tarantino liner, it's just a black liner, and I'm going to put that on my waterline. I'm just going to use the matte black that is in the Storm palette, and I'm going to just put that on my waterline. Smudge right along the lower lash line that sparkly kind of plummy color that we put on the outer half of our lid. Maybelline Master Drama Precise Eye Studio 1. And I'm just going to line my upper lash line. I'm going to take my concealer, my 24/7 in CIA, and I just kind of take it in this inner corner here because I like to keep that light and bright. And I drag it down here, and I bring it up. And then I'll just take my beauty blender, and I just kind of start to blend it in. Magic Lumi concealer in Radiant. And this is a brightening one. And I like to take a little bit right up to the tear duct. And I go in that same motion. Kind of just fill that in. This may seem like a lot of product, but just what I like to do. And I use the Beauty Blender again. And just really helps to make it all really blend into the skin nicely. And then that point helps you really kind of get close to the lash line with it. Another brush that I like to use is the Sedona Lace, what is this called? The 618. It's like the flat top angled. That's a really good one too. I really love that one. I actually use that in my foundation routine that I'll have up soon. And one thing I love this brush for is to do, when I'm doing my concealer, to kind of clean up, because that sharp edge right there really helps to give you that sharp edge here. And then to set my concealer, I like to use the Laura Mercier Brightening Powder. This is an amazing powder. It has replaced my Benefit Powder Flage, and I think will become a holy grail setting powder. I'll zoom out. My hair's still wet. It's usually always wet during eye tutorials because I do this and then I finish getting ready. So for my face powder, I'm still using my Benefit face powder. I'm almost out of it. And somebody asked what shade it is. It's the shade that comes in the light How to Look Your Best at Everything kit. It's the one that's in the light kit. So I don't know. I think it was like champagne or something, maybe. I don't remember. But I threw the box away, so I don't know what the color is. And I just like to buff this all over my skin. Really helps to seal in the foundation. I don't find that it makes you look powdery or anything. It's just a really pretty finish. Contour, I'm going to use my Sleek Face Contour Kit in light, and I will use the obvious contour shade. I'm going to use my Sigma contour brush. And this is a really nice contour and highlight powder. Hide my double chin, geez. Need to get in the gym, stop eating crap food. Because I noticed I'm getting a double chin, how horrible. I use this new blush from MAC. This is called Small Vanity. It's from the Glamour Days collection. I haven't used this color yet, so I want to try it out. It's kind of like a dusty plummy color. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Exposed from MAC, just kind of that really neutral shade. That's really pretty. Okay, and then for my highlight, I'll just use the highlight that comes in here. And this is just a Sonia Kashuk fan brush. This highlight is beautiful. Do you see that? It's just a really pretty highlight. I love it. Okay, let's do my mascara before I forget. Just gonna curl my lashes here. I'll zoom back in. I'm so out of order here because I usually do my whole face first before I do my eyes, so that kind of threw me off a little bit. This is just the Japanesque eyelash curler. It's my favorite one. I got the Shu Uemura one and I just don't like it. I use my Dior Show Maximizer. This is just a primer for your lashes. I've been using Latisse, so if you go back to my old videos from like May or so, and then you go and look at videos now, my lashes are way longer. It's so nice, I love it. Okay, I'm gonna use Bad Gal Lash from Benefit. I'm gonna top it off with Benefit's They're Real. So take a little bit more of that matte color and just kind of blend that matte tan color. Just I'm gonna blend that in a little bit better. The eyes, even though they're a little dark on the outside, they're pretty neutral, and the blush is pretty neutral. So let's do a fun dark lip because I want to. Okay, so I opted for a dark berry. I'm gonna start out with, yeah, my lips are good. I'm gonna start out with Beat from MAC. It's a really nice berry toned lip liner. And then I'm going to use Rebel from MAC, which is a beautiful berry color. I love the way that that looks with the eyes. I think the eyes have just enough smokiness that they're not too much, and that they complement that. I like the way that turned out. So yeah, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know the eyes are nothing crazy or difficult or out there, but I really wanted to do a look with a bright, why do I keep saying bright? I really wanted to do a look with a really pretty plummy, deep berry lip, and so I don't know, I just like the way that it turned out, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. And now don't forget to go check out NYCGeorgette's video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. It's a beautiful berry color. It's definitely a little bit of like a pinky purple berry, but I think it's absolutely stunning. I love it with this eye look, kind of like a smoky taupey eye.